Hey, here we are, Crypto Boys, live as always on Tuesdays.
Are live, and it is Tuesday.
We're a little early, but the boys are back in town. Both of us. You're here. I'm here.
Oh, we're early.
We're ready to roll.
But I
that's
like
okay.
being early. We're never late.
No.
We are literally never late anywhere. That's
No.
like one thing that pisses me off more. How are you late? I understand if you mess up once, whatever, but
No.
we're literally
The consistent laters
Yes.
though is the issue.
Consistency.
Like
Yeah.
if you're always late, like how's that even possible?
I don't know.
I don't know
They
either.
don't care about your time, and
No.
they don't care about you.
No, definitely not. Well, ladies and gents, here, as we just said, we're never late, but we do have lots to talk about with crypto. Crypto's
we have
up.
a ton.
It's been up since Colin left. It's
Literally
been up.
went to Mexico, couldn't see. I landed and I freaked out. I'm like, well, here's the thing that scared me the most, and I was gonna make a video on this, and I still might make a video on it, so I don't want to say too much. Is that I landed with absolutely no internet access, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely none, zero, zilch, nada. So I had to call from buddy's phone, go to Verizon, whatever, and they're like, yeah, your phone's screwed. Even though you have a brand new phone, the processing chip doesn't work with their internet down there. So anyways,
You were too good. Your phone was too good.
I guess so. I'm like, so I have too new of a phone for it to work, and there's tons of comments online, thousands of literally people having the same issue. And why I want to shoot the video is that all of my Qcoin and all that, my exchanges, because I wanted to maybe take some profits, were off because they needed to verify that I was in the United States, that I was on the right phone, but I couldn't get a text message. So I couldn't get a text message from any exchange to verify it, and I was screwed.
That is definitely something to pay attention
I was
to.
screwed.
That's also when Ben, the one time, he tried to update his phone when we went to Mexico a couple years ago, and when it updated, it basically said, okay, log into your stuff, and he got logged out of his entire phone. Like,
Correct.
Could not access his phone at all.
No,
So
couldn't do it.
We've had bad luck down there.
I was the exact same way. Couldn't
Yep.
believe it. Could not believe it. And the only thing I literally was like, I can call my kids from somewhere else. I can get Jesse on the phone here. If someone from the business, they can I can't get into my Qcoin. and Brent and Ben are like, your Qcoin. I'm like, I can't get into my Qcoin. I got my silo on there. I just put a bunch of money in the silo and it's running up.
Yeah,
I was freaking out on the way on.
At least it's still going up. So, Kyle, what's up? How we doing, brother? Welcome to the Crypto Boys. Thanks for joining us. You're always with us and rolling with. Yours is a little high too, actually. It was a little.
Oh, I fucked that up.
There
I
you
screwed
go.
that up. Mexico talk. Kyle, what up, my man?
Jabroni, low key SMS 2FA is no bueno. Need Google. Yes.
Yes.
I agree with you.
Yes.
That 2FA.
Jabroni, yes.
Using that on crypto.com, using the 2FA on crypto.com is literally the most stressful thing ever, because you gotta go onto your app, you submit a transaction. If you do anything, you have to go over to the 2FA. You have to hurry up because it only has 30 seconds. You have to go back. You have to like log in your password. It's like going. It's the worst. I hate it.
Hey, one more thing I want to add about my trip to Mexico for all those that, if anybody's even interested still, is that I got dumped when we landed in Dallas, 109 text messages at one shot. 109 text messages because I couldn't get any. I was sitting outside the gas station because that was one of the Wi-Fi's that I could get that was actually somewhat fast to be able to shoot that one video and upload it. And I was like, oh my, 109 text messages, didn't read a single one of them, deleted them.
That's insane.
I'm like, I'm not going back through these. These are 4 days old. People are going to think I'm a butthole.
Probably half of them were mine saying, dude, look at the market. Look at your KuCoin. How's your KuCoin looking? How's your silo?
Sell it. Sell it.
Sell
I
it
can't
now.
Sell it. I can't even look at it.
That's hilarious. Okay, well, I have nothing. I have nothing on the sheet today. The sheet is literally roll with it because we got some good articles to talk about today.
It's much easier to talk about it when the market is doing what it's doing now, and a potential. And we're gonna have a big question for Joe at the end of this because everybody knows he's bear, and it's hitting price targets that we once said that is gonna flip or possibly change his mind. So
That's right.
He's gonna have a hard question to answer at the end of all this. So you're gonna want to stick around and listen to that.
For sure. Yeah, definitely high possibility that we will talk about that.
If you guys have anything you want us to look up or anything like that, throw it in the chat. You know we will do our thing and our best to get to it.
That's right.
Or if you just want to talk about something, we'll do that too.
That's what we do best here at the Crypto Boys. $2.13 trillion market cap right now.
It's beautiful.
Pretty fantastic. It's beautiful. We could say, hey, we told you. We told you it was going up, but everyone's saying that right now on the internet. Bitcoin is down on the day 0.5%, but really, I mean, it's well here. Okay, I want to look at something real quick.
What you want to look at?
Bitcoin, guys. We were saying, hey, 45K is a number to look at. 45K is a number to look at. It legitimately went from 44.8
Wow.
boop, up to 46.4.
Isn't it?
Within a couple, short time frame.
You know what's
minutes.
crazy? That you almost could make a video on that. You could make a 5, 6, 7 minute video, because that is so important for a new investor to realize that things like that can happen, and they can also go down the opposite way like that.
For sure.
And really, when you're trying to help other people in the space, like that's an important fact to have.
Yep.
That everybody was saying, like, this is what it's got to do, and it did it.
Yeah,
literally did it.
It literally scaled above it within 15 minutes. That's also the fear that I have as a kind of uneducated leverage trader, that if you have leverage on that of you're like, it's going up, I'm going to short it real quick, and it zips up 10% in 20 minutes, you lost all of your money.
For sure.
You're done.
There's been some leverage things. Jabroni, absolutely. I've stuck to that. Yeah, all-time highs in 2022 for sure. And honestly, I've been saying it since we were at 32K.
He did actually.
100% been saying it since we were at 32K.
I looked at him like, dude, you are the biggest idiot I've ever seen.
And this was 3.5 months into the absolute bear. We started our channel right in the smack dab middle, the worst timing of the bear market we possibly could have.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much right as it started to go
down.
Right as it started to go back down, that's when Crypto Boys joined the forces here.
That's true.
Thanks for joining us. I cannot believe you guys are still here.
Jabroni, what do you think?
Yeah, what do you think about the new all-time highs
You
in
could still
2022?
be a bear 100%. We could still crash like we went up.
That's right. That doesn't even make sense, but for sure.
That don't make sense.
ETH at 34K, almost looking good, up 12% on the last week. Fantastic. BNB above $430 there. XRP, wow. We're in profit with XRP. Hey, what's up?
May only be 3 cents.
That's right.
But
Not
we're there.
much, but hey,
5 cents.
we're there for sure. Cardano was looking good. It was up 20% on the week. Fantastic. Love to see that.
I want to say something about Cardano too real quick, which I do want to do another video on, hopefully next week, because I want to figure out what this week's exactly going to be. But I think you're going to see another big rip, as we just saw in Cardano, within the coming month and a half, 2 months. I mean, I'm talking that spike, ridiculous 30-40% rise. I think you're going to even see $2.
Do you have any just real short quick hitter as reason why, backside, hey, this DeFi project is huge or something, why is
Well, I've been researching it, and really a lot of behind the scenes whale buying has been going into Cardano. And that's what it seems like, and it seems like there's way more money flowing into Cardano than there ever has before. And I don't know. I got a feeling.
Swim with the whales.
I got a feeling.
It's the saying of the decade.
I don't know.
Terra, hello. That is a new all-time high, I believe. I'm pretty sure that is an all-time high.
Dude, Terra's been killing it.
It's on a Terra.
It is. It has been absolutely killing it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is new all-time high.
It's crazy.
Congrats to Terra. Terra is buying up the ecosystem of Bitcoin right now. I mean, they're looking to buy a lot of Bitcoin.
They are hedging their crypto on crypto.
For sure. Crypto. Solana got up, Avalanche up. If you guys haven't seen, I did that video on Elron. Elron is up, Crypto.com is up, Kronos is up. Actually, I just finally pulled the trigger, and I staked enough Crypto.com or CRO to get the lowest card that they have. It's like $400 or whatever. I just pulled the trigger, did it, staked it on there, and now I'm going to have my Spotify paid for in crypto reward coins. So they pay you back in Crypto.com. Awesome. So it's like $14 a month or something. But 5
Spotify accounts. So
dude, I know.
Do we need to?
You should do that.
Save
you should
money.
Do that. Save you some. I mean, you're paying for it anyways. You might as well get crypto back. Let's see. Other ones. Chainlink is down. It's kind of just turning around a little bit. It's turning a little bit red, but it's like down 1%, down 2%. When you're up 20% in the matter of 2 days and you go down 2%, that's crypto, baby. That's where we're at.
You know what this reminds me of? This kind of market reminds me of where we've been sitting, but on the complete downside of things for the last 5 months. Like, you see these little pumps to the upside. You're like 3, 4, 5, 6% today. Heck yeah, let's go. And you're down 15. Then you're down 20.
Right.
Then we're down, we're at $3 for ADA, and now we're at 77 cents.
Dude, I know.
It's like, what?
It does feel like a little bit of a reversal on just like the internal feel, you know. Waves has been crushing it, man. It was the biggest gainer of the day, I think either today or yesterday.
51%.
I mean, yeah, 51%, 21% today. So
that's great.
That's crazy. Metaverse down a little bit right now, but up 10% or so. Let's see. Jabroni. He's a bulltard. That's an interesting way to say it. Been around for a long time. Yeah, a lot longer than us. Cool. Right to past crypto producers to begin the shows during full-on bear, though. Yeah. Thank you. Do appreciate that. I don't know how we continue to do a bunch of crypto stuff when we were in a bear market, but hey, we're doing the dang thing.
Jabroni, when'd you get in?
Curious. Yeah,
just curious.
Sure. 71 or 7 cents.
7 cents.
Yep, just above 7 cents.
Dude, how about how would a V chain rip that was?
Dude,
I couldn't even enjoy it because I couldn't see it.
Yeah, it was
cool.
I
was like, but then you texted me. I think I got it when I landed in Dallas. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you were like, what? Are you kidding me? Let's go to the crowd favorite, of course. Harmony, 16 cents. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's not super awesome, not super crazy. Jabroni, been in since 2014, 2015 bear market.
Oh my god.
Wow. That's a long time. We were just talking about.
We just had this conversation.
The ideology of being in the market long, time in the market as opposed to timing the market. Yes. You know, maybe we'll talk about that a little bit more. Maybe at the end with the Q&A stuff, but
I got a video coming on it soon too. Okay, I think. Cool. I think it's going to be important. I don't think we'll get into as much, but yeah.
Perfect.
I think that is 100% the most overlooked thing about the space.
Jabroni, don't have any coins from then though. Dude, I think that's one of the biggest things I'm learning right now is I was doing a little swing trading and the day trade and stuff, you know, earlier in this bear market or whatever, and I just keep kind of kicking myself of like, why don't you just not do that? Instead of making 3%, why don't you just wait and potentially make 103%?
Yeah, we're just not good enough or versed enough in the swing trade to do it. We're just going to lose money.
Yeah, I need to stop doing it. It's going to make my taxes harder next year, too.
Honestly, you know what? We're smart enough. Everybody's smart enough to do it, and everybody has probably the skills to get it done. Yeah. They really do. They don't have the time.
Yeah.
We don't have the time to sit in front of the computer and learn all this stuff right now. We just don't have that time.
Or even like timing of just like sitting and looking at the computer of like, okay, I need to go up 2 more %, and then will it boop, boop, you know, I don't have that time.
And then you got to figure out your taxes. Yeah. It's just not for us right now.
All right, what do you got on here?
All right, so trading view, going to go very simple today. Basically what I drew is where our next IC kind of resistance going to be and next really breakout. If we're looking at that 51,000 mark, I really think that that's going to mean all-time highs are coming sooner than everybody thought they were coming. I could see even end of summer all-time highs being that quickly if it breaks, depending on how quickly it breaks this or if it doesn't. Now, for all you bears out there, we're still looking at this good old 33K mark. If it dropped before the 33K, then this was one of the biggest fake outs of all time. And yikes is on board, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, that is as simply as I can put it with not getting too crazy. What do you see?
I will say, you know, we love to talk about RSI on here. It's just a good indicator to take a peek at. It looks like it's over that, you know, overbought right now, but it doesn't mean that it can't stay above that and kind of hang out above here for a while. It has done that before, maybe dip right back down and then come back up. And again, this is the daily chart, guys. So looking at, you know, kind of bigger time frames, that's usually paints a better picture on trends as opposed to looking at the 1 minute chart or something stupid like that.
Well, for sure.
Yep. All right, cool. Moving on. Love it.
Moving on.
All right, Web3. What are they talking about?
Promises to put the internet into the hands of the people. Don't believe the hype. So here's the thing about Web3. Even though I think that it's going to eventually be huge and it's going to be, you know, the internet, the cryptocurrencies of the infancy stage it is right now, I do still think it's far away. Does that mean you're willing to wait? It's back to the time thing. Are you willing to wait that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years for your investment to really, truly pay off?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have made some quick cash and some Web3 plays already this year, tons of them. But the bottom line is to make the real money, you've got to be willing to hold it.
Yeah.
You've got to be willing to get in it early enough, too.
And here's my 2 cents on that, too, is think about this. Like, if you wait until everything in Web3 is kind of cleaned up and like, all right, now I can really trust it and now it's really, really good, you know, now I want to get into the market. That might be 5 years from now.
Absolutely.
You've missed out on all this potential massive gains 100%. basically turns into the regular market.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, and that's where, crypto right now, I'm telling you, is going to get, I think, in my opinion, we're already seeing it. I think crypto is going to get less volatile, and I think crypto's bear markets are going to be shorter. Because here's the thing. Think of the buying pressure we just had at the 32K mark.
Yeah.
Everything was doom and gloom. Literally, I mean, the Ukraine, Russia, you got, stealing major amounts of Bitcoin, exchanges going. I mean, you had every issue possible in a macro sense, and people are still buying it like crazy.
Yeah, I
like
think that's a good point.
That's just my opinion. Could it absolutely crash to 14K? It could,
for sure.
I just don't think those might be behind us now.
Yeah, you might be completely right. The bear within me had talked about it for a long time of like, hey, I got the numbers. I know what's going to happen. It's going to go to 33, then go to 25, then go to 15, you idiots. No, it might not, because like you said, there's so much buying pressure. Like if it goes to 35 now, everyone's going to be like, yo, this is the bottom, buy it now. Like, we got to buy it. Exactly. So that's a good point.
Well, and you're seeing now, and like in my video yesterday, you're seeing now countries that are buying Bitcoin to hedge their gold, to hedge their obviously reserved currencies. Right. And you're going to start seeing more and more and more and more of that as we go along.
Yeah, not just El Salvador. Like other countries are doing this
big
as
time
well.
countries will be doing it.
For sure. So
you'll see America do it eventually.
Yep.
Calling it.
Hopefully they do it sooner rather than
later. What did Craig say?
Craig, what sector do you guys think will have the biggest returns this year? I really think...
Great question.
I think, I've been a big metaverse guy. I just don't think it's going to be this year. I don't think the metaverse play is going to be the number one. I think your layer ones, like your normal just platforms like your Ethereum or your your Cardano, your Harmony, like those ones, they always have the potential to be the biggest winners.
Why I think you're correct, and I would agree with you on the layer ones, and we not saying that you can't think of something else, but is because I think the mass adoption that's going to happen, and we are at the absolute beginning stages of mass adoption, they're going to look to buy those 3, those 4, those 5 projects at the top. That's what they're going to look for, and that's where all the big time money's going to go. So that's not saying other sectors can't, but as an entire sector, layer ones are going to be the ones to go with.
Yeah, most people don't hop right into PancakeSwap.
Exactly.
Like they will go into somewhere else. So, yeah, for sure. All right, cool. Axie Infinity. Ronin Network suffers a $625 million exploit. From my understanding, guys, from everything I was looking at and reading through this article, it was not an Axie issue. It was a bridge issue with the Ronin Network itself.
Typically is a bridge issue. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
Typically a bridge issue.
It seems to be like that's an easy entry point for someone to just steal money, though.
It is
what it kind of comes down to. So I am very interested to see, because this is the biggest hack that crypto has had. $625 million. That's massive. That's bigger, I think, than that rapper girl.
So they just get away with it, or what?
Well, here's the thing. Someone I was watching.
I thought they stole like 3.6 billion.
Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe it's just a DeFi.
It's just DeFi, largest in DeFi. Yeah.
Someone was saying earlier that if you rob a bank and you steal this money, it's difficult to rob the bank, but it's easy to get away with it. You can literally run away, and you can hide, and you can put this money, you can dig it up or put it into a vault or something. If you steal money from a DeFi project, it's kind of easy to do if you know what you're doing, but the transactions are all traced. Yes. It's very hard to get away with it.
Correct.
So I think people are trying to figure that out of easier to do, but harder to get away with. Which is interesting.
Hiding 625 on wallets that can see every transaction is difficult to do. Yeah. And then cutting up the money and cutting it all up and changing it over to some doll hairs, that's also difficult to do.
Right. Yeah, it's very interesting because it's all online.
I don't code, or I'm not smart enough to even think about figuring that out.
I would have no idea how to do that.
We couldn't even set up these microphones a month and a half ago.
Yeah, you should have saw. I literally couldn't figure it out.
No,
like how to do this thing.
We battled with them.
Yeah, that's all right. We got to figure it out though. Dude, we've come a long way, brother.
We sure have.
Russian-Ukraine live updates. Moscow says it will reduce military presence near their capital there.
The only reason why I put this in is I think it's bullish because who knows if they actually start getting some uncertainty out of the market. I think that could also be another catalyst to move us up even more, knowing that, maybe people aren't dying left and right, and that some tensions are getting eased. I think the end of war is always probably going to be somewhat good, but we'll see, and we figure out this oil thing going on and all that stuff. So
certainly. Also,
anyways, I don't know.
Also, this is a new age war, I guess, of having cryptocurrency be a part of this war, this issue going on. I think it definitely brought a lot of stuff to light in the crypto space. So
for sure,
definitely bullish to the space. Unfortunately.
What would Craig say?
My layer 2 shill for 2022 is Meter. Ticker is MTRG. It sounds like this will make millionaires this year, and this is financial advice from Craig. Not from the crypto boys. We're not saying this is financial advice. He says,
"Screw it, I can't get any
Craig
trouble.
in the chat.
Do whatever I want." Hey, write that down. I'll look that up.
All right, we'll look it up.
MTRG.
Yeah, sure.
Meter.
MTRG. We'll look it up. It's a layer 2 solution. All right, brother. Appreciate it.
I always like new projects too.
That's right. Okay, on to the next topic. Man, I tell you what, this dude, MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor, just loves buying Bitcoin. What he has done is you only do this stuff if you are just a smart business investor.
Yes.
Like, I don't even have the skill set or the mindset to be able to figure it out. But he has basically taken a crap ton of his Bitcoin, used it as collateral for this massive loan that deals with cryptocurrency, Silvergate, and bought more Bitcoin with the loan that he just took out. Yes. I mean, dude, he's freaking figured it out.
Yeah, and now we don't have to pay really any interest, and it's just
interest-free.
Man, just rolling with it.
You got the collateral there already with your Bitcoin.
Yeah,
so now,
he already borrowed however many hundreds of millions to make his billions he has in Bitcoin,
and it paid off. I mean, he paid off the loan.
Paid off the loan and peace.
Dude, yeah. The only issue with that scares me, and I guess he's figured it out, is the last 5 months exactly right. If you just run out of cash, and clearly he doesn't, and you're like, well, can't pay you on the loan.
I gotta take a loan to pay off my loan.
Right, in big trouble.
Hey, Mom. Yeah.
Can you please help me?
Do you have 48,000 a month? Do you have 148,000 a month?
You got a couple Bitcoins laying around there. All right, cool. Yeah, the dude just is phenomenal. It astounds me how much money he's buying in Bitcoin.
To be that age too, he's a forward thinker. I mean, how many people are looking at his level of wealth, at what he's doing, and being like, I might need some of these Bitcoins.
Yeah, for sure.
I might need a couple of these.
I don't know, but if you're a smart investor, I would think that to be the case.
Look at Dave Portnoy. It's looking out pretty good. Didn't he buy, what did he buy? Threw $1 million at it at 36 or something?
Yeah, for sure. He also bought SafeMoon a year ago, though, and I think that tanked.
Yeah, lost like 20 grand. 20 grand to him is literally,
that's nothing.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean anything.
It's
All right, crypto funds see largest inflows since mid-December. Dude, basically what we were just talking about, the market is rolling up. It is exploding, kind of back to where we were. Of course, we're not at all-time highs of market cap, but definitely getting better. And the inflow of cash into the market is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
It sure is.
You got anything else to add on that?
Yeah, not much. What I do like about it is that people are now starting to even feel the FOMO. Like you really are. Like the market inflows. Like even us, we were just talking about right before this, we're kind of scared to buy right now because we don't buy on green days, and it's kind of a red day, don't get me wrong, but is this the lowest it's going to be? Because if we just ask yourself this, everybody, if you ask yourself, you can get some of these projects at Cardano at $1.18. Are you kidding me? VeChain at 7 cents. You would ask yourself that in October, you would have been like, it's never going that low. Like you will never see those prices. And now we're like, oh my gosh, can we buy it or is it too high?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we need a little pull back.
What's going on?
For sure, yeah. So is that the lowest that it was going to be was a month ago, and now we've missed the bottom? That is where the FOMO comes in of I am going to miss out on more gains because I'm not buying right now. Or, is it going to go back down and you'll be able to get it again? That would be the hope.
Retest some other, who knows?
Retest, yeah.
Who knows? You just that's why you DCA in, that's why you buy through bear markets and you hold for a long, long time.
That's right. Let's see, Jabroni. Let's see. Big difference from 17 top and now VC money disappeared after the top. Whereas the tons of money pouring 100%, in like you guys say.
Sure. For sure. Great comment.
Exactly.
Star that comment.
Boom. You're starred. Appreciate it, Jabroni.
Agreed.
That is fantastic. Okay, let's see here. We got a tweet.
Yeah, tweet
from Pomp.
Yeah, Pomp. I love this guy. He's ahead of the game. Yeah, I mean, if you guys don't follow him, you should get over there. Imagine spending $5 million to run anti-Bitcoin ads in newspapers rather than just buying $5 million of Bitcoin.
Dude.
Worst trade of the century.
For sure.
100%. I don't even know who did it because I tried to search. So if someone knows who did this, and if it's true, that would really. I've never seen him post anything that's not pretty legit.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyways, I just thought it was a funny thing to kind of end on or kind of roll out with our Q&A.
Q&A time, guys. So if you have any questions, drop them below. If you got anything else to add to the chat or to the discussion, we would appreciate it. So hop on in now. Potential projects that you're looking into buying. Are you buying right now, or what's the take there? But dude, Pomp's got it, man. He seems like a very smart dude. He was when BitBoy absolutely blew up. You remember that? Do you ever see that video of him screaming at Pomp? They did an interview, and I guess Pomp asked him something along the lines of his thumbnail being super, I don't know, kind of not misleading. Basically is what it was saying, and the dude just absolutely lit him up and started screaming at him. He's like, "You do the same thing. You do the same thing." So yeah, definitely worth looking at.
That's awesome. I'll go back and watch that.
I'll try to find it. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Well, I guess you have a question for me, or what's the deal here?
Oh yeah, we got to get the question out, I guess. Feeling of the market. We bear. You a bear now? Are you a bull now? You still a bear? Where are we going? What are we doing? Tell the people. Yes. We always do this on Tuesday. Tell the people.
For sure. I have my feels and my thoughts and my inner chi, of course, right? Right now, I have this fear or this FOMO that like, I missed the bottom. But when I have that fear, I second guess myself and I think to myself, okay, I don't think we did. I think, in my personal opinion, that the bear is still hanging out. Even though Luna's buying up left and right and we're getting more volume coming in and people are going to maybe start FOMOing in here a little bit more, I think we're going to retest another low. It's not going to be a lower low, but I think we're going to get down for sure back down to, what are we at right now? 47? 48?
47.
I think back down to 35 we can test.
So here's my question. Are we still in a bear market in your opinion?
Yes.
So you are not turned bullish yet.
Nope, I've not turned bullish yet.
Is there a price that will turn you bullish?
I don't
know.
Like
if it and it maybe not. There very well could be like, hey, it's at 56. Well, I still think it's going back down. It's at 69.5. It's still going. Whatever. Right. Is there a price?
Yeah, I would say if the price gets above 52, I'm for sure 100%.
We're on. Like
I missed the bottom type of feel. Yeah. Like I'm buying at 52. Like it's gonna just keep ripping. That's my feel.
Yeah, I'm just a total bull right now.
That's right. You have been since the beginning. I will give that to you 100%. Alan Carty has been bullish. He has been bullish in the crypto space, on Bitcoin, on Cardano, you name it, VeChain. He's the man's a bull.
And when everybody was saying that we're BitBoy selling all his crypto because it hit under, what did it hit under? 40,000 at that time. Yeah, it was selling 40. Everything, and then everybody's at 33. I was like, we're hitting all-time highs in 2022.
He has said it. Yeah, he does believe so.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Because that last, I don't know what it is about the last correction we had. It was much different, and it was a much less bullish correction than I think this one was, even though this one was extremely longer. Mm-hmm. But I think the last retest, when we set an all-time high, I saw that as just a correction that you're going to set a higher low, or you're going to set a lower high there versus setting an all-time high if that was the final one. And that's what I keep falling back to, is that last 68,000 and how quintessential it was for what I think is going to happen going forward.
Yeah, maybe the cycles, and I don't believe this, but I'm just throwing it out there for fun, but maybe the cycles now, as we talked, are not the 4-year things, not going off of the halving, and it's now just going to, it kind of retrace back down to this low level of 33, and now it's just going to keep kind of pumping, and now 68K might be the lowest low that it's going to go after it retests there.
Well, and here's the beauty.
I don't think so this year, but
I don't think so either. But here's the beauty of all this, is that I truly believe, number one, we're going to go to all-time highs, and we're still going to have a pretty significant crash. But I think that that's just going to keep growing. But I also think that no matter what happens, the people who have decided to get in the market and stay in it for a very long time are going to be rich. And I mean, you're going to make some significant money off of a little bit amount of money that you put in. And honestly, that's the way I feel.
Cool.
Because you got to stay in the market. You through all these downturns, all these good.
Ask Jabroni.
You got to stay in.
That's right.
That's how you do it.
Ask Jabroni. You don't want to get in and get out, right?
You can't do it. You're going to lose 20% every single time. You're going to get mad, and then 2 years later, when the market's absolutely ripping, or maybe in 2 months when the market's absolutely ripping, you're going to FOMO back in. You're going to lose 30%.
Right.
Because when it's going up, you're too late.
I have a buddy literally told me this. He's got into Bitcoin twice. He went down 20%, got super nervous because he's like super by the books, old school investor, right? Happened twice to him, down 20%, sold, lost 20% twice. I'm like, dude, stop doing that.
Yeah, like Jabroni said, ETH was $80 over a little 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy to think about that, but you know, a lot of people would think, oh my gosh, that $80, when it gets to 100, it's never going above 100.
For sure.
When it gets to 3,000, it's never going above 3,000.
Those psychological barriers of like, you're just making that up
in
your mind.
That means nothing.
It means nothing.
It means nothing.
It literally means not a thing. I mean, you know, an Apple stock is a little bit different because if it drops 3%, like the world has ended, you know. But
LA's on fire.
Right, LA's on fire and everyone's
New York's
dying
on fire.
Yeah, hopefully. But
screw both of those places.
I was not. So
I was good.
About that.
Good. We got cornfields. We ain't got no money.
Nope, we got rain. A little whiskey.
That's about it.
Yeah, that's definitely about it. But okay, anything else you got? Hey, B-Rad.
B-Rad.
What is up?
B-Rad, we miss you, buddy. We got to do another collab, my man.
That's right. Oh, you were you lost in the depths of Mexico without a phone, but B-Rad messaged us, and we're going to do a little collab here coming up soon.
Oh, heck yeah. Okay. Yeah, my bad, B-Rad. I was in Mexico, and yeah. No chance.
For sure. All right, well, is there anything else you got to add to this fun little market discussion that we got?
I don't know, but I missed it. I really, really missed it. I really did. Got a couple good videos coming out. I think I'm going to do the time in the market one tomorrow.
Cool.
I've got it all laid out, and then a couple big ones coming later. But other than that, guys, always send us over your thoughts, and we appreciate you guys being with us and all that good stuff, too.
That's right.
So, anyways, you got anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, guys. Well, we always appreciate you being with us. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. If you don't like us and you haven't subscribed yet, well, then keep coming back, and maybe we'll win you over eventually. But if not, subscribe, like the video. We do appreciate you guys rocking with the fittest crypto channel on YouTube, and we are out.